Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Good afternoon, YouTube. It's another one of those little surly, not really surly, but cocky videos for you. Because it's one that tends to stir the pot a little bit, depending on how open-minded someone is. But if you're INFJ, there is a spiritual aspect of what makes you tick. So they say, right? When it comes to believing in something you can't see, right? Whether it's having faith in God, right? Or whatever your definition of God might be, higher power, the source, whatever. There's a million names for the man upstairs, which is my preference. Powers to be don't really matter to me. A name is just a name. Just like four initials are just four letters put in an order. Just saying. It's just how I see it. So, having said that, spirituality and religion, God, all these things, these words, what do they all mean, Johnny-O? Well, let's talk about it, shall we? So for me as a kid, Mom had it tough. She felt that because she was raised Catholic and what the Catholic religion taught her, because of having sex and children outside of wedlock, she was going to hell. So she basically said, well, fuck it then. I'm going to do what I want to do. And then she reined it in. And then did the whole born again Christian, whatever, and this and that and this and that, right? So that's Johnny's religious background. But my spiritual journey began in the tattoo shop, 2011. Just got started poking around on the internet. Had a conversation with Sunny, the ex-wifey. And she started talking about some crazy shit called DMT. Now, Sunny's done a lot of things in her life when it comes to partying. That little Tasmanian devil pretty much doesn't know how to say no. Anyway, she starts to educate me on DMT, dimethyltryptamine, and piqued my curiosity. And so I started going down that rabbit hole. I found a gentleman online called Rick Strassman. DMT, the spirit molecule, talks about exactly what DMT is on a clinical basis, and people taking that medication or that drug or that substance or whatever you choose to call it, right? I'll get with you in 1 second, young lady. Whatever you choose to call that substance, his background is clearly medical, and it was clearly an information finding mission, right? His study was done in a hospital with nurses and this and that and this and that. Go watch Rick Strassman, the spirit molecule, if you're interested in the clinical aspect of DMT. Now let's talk about the plant medicine DMT, which is called ayahuasca, amongst other names. But let's just stick with ayahuasca. You can go find a million more, but this is the one I'm interested in. It's two different plants brewed together to make some nasty tasting shit that looks like mud. Just saying, I haven't drank it, but I'm telling you what I've seen. And everybody says the same thing, it tastes like shit. But these two different plants put together, you get to go to the Netherlands, right? You get to go on the magical mystery tour inside your noggin. Johnny, what are you fucking talking about? You're going to take these two plants mixed together because in the two plants there is a thing called an MEOI inhibitor. That means the acid in your stomach doesn't kill the drug that gets you high. That makes you hallucinate. Oh shit, he did it. He said the fucking word. You're going to hallucinate when you take this stuff. You're going to close your eyes and you're going to see shit. You're going to open your eyes and you're going to see shit. Not only are you going to see shit, you're probably going to shit yourself. Because supposedly this stuff's harsh, right? It makes you throw up. It gives you the runs. It ain't no fun. But when you have your hallucination or your spiritual journey, as I call it, from the plant medicine, not the hallucination from a drug, whatever, that's a narrow-minded phrase if you ask me. These people have been doing this for thousands of years. Tomato, tomato. The Catholics or the jungle. Who's a better person? You're a better person because you practice your religion in a brick building and these people practice their religion in a jungle? Who's the arrogant one? Who's the prejudiced one to say who is better and who is worse? Who is right and who is wrong in God's eyes? You think God picks and chooses who's better because you're in a church and they're in the jungle? Don't even fucking get me started. Anyway, I haven't done it. Tried. I haven't been able to get ayahuasca. I got some smokable DMT. Fuck you, that's just no good for my lungs. I can't do that. I tried. It's fuck you. It's too harsh. But anyway, it's not about getting high. It's about a spiritual experience that opens your eyes and your heart to something bigger than who you are. Do your own homework. I'm not preaching it. I'm not telling you to go do it because I haven't done it. Not ayahuasca, not out in the jungle with a shaman or in the mountains of Peru with a shaman. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. That's my quest for spirituality. Part of it is to have a DMT experience to see what that's all about. You know, I'm not going to go run out and try to lick the toad and do all this other shit that they do. There's all kinds of stuff. I just want to give DMT a run for its money and see what it learns me, right? There's also a cat named Terence McKenna. You want to go a little hippie? Go look at Terence McKenna. He's big into the magic mushroom. It's the same principle. It's to open your mind a little bit, to think outside the box, have a hallucinogenic experience that many say you meet the higher power while you're doing this. I don't know. Some say you meet elves. Some say you meet all fucking kinds of shit. But how you ever going to know if you don't do it your damn self? You're just listening to what someone else says. We're only here for a blink of an eye. And if it ain't going to kill me or shorten my life expectancy, and I'm not hurting nobody, no harm, no foul, one time around, just saying. Whether I ever get a chance to take ayahuasca and have this spiritual experience, I don't know. I'd like to. I don't know if my life will afford it at this point. I'm getting old, beat up. Peru's a long way. I got dogs to tend to. So, I don't know. I'd like to, right? It's a bucket list item for sure. I mean, if I got the word I was going to be gone shortly, that'd be pushed way up towards the top for sure. As long as I could entrust my girls with somebody for a quick minute. Although there are those who do it stateside, but if I'm going to do it, I want to do it right. Anyway, I'm curious, fellow INFJs, what's your spiritual opinion? Uh-oh, mailman, dogs are going to... Kimba! Shush, shush, Kimba! This this lady already don't bring my packages. Like, Kimba, come here now. Get up here. Sit. Do you realize if she doesn't bring my packages, I don't get my food? You just can't make it up. You guys get to see the real world. But she got in trouble, so now she's bringing my stuff again. They sent $500 worth of food back. I already told you guys all this. Anyway, like I said, I don't edit nothing. You get to see all the nonsense. Kimba, give me a kiss, crazy dog. You too, Maya? You didn't get Papa a kiss? You gotta holler at these guys as loud as you can, otherwise you can't break that nonsense in their head, right? Anyway, but they don't get butt sore like humans do. All right, now that I've completely lost my concentration about my spiritual, Terrence McKenna, sorry, I gotta finish that story. Terrence McKenna, he did the study but with the magic mushroom stuff, him and his brother. And a lot of it's just a couple of knuckleheads eating mushrooms out in the boonies, right? It's not very clinical, but some of it is, and he's highly educated. If you listen to that man talk, he's like Einstein-y. Anyway, his whole thing is you eat 5 grams in a dark room with your eyes closed by yourself and just have a quiet whatever. I tried that once, didn't work out either. I threw up and it was shitty. Anyway, spiritual experience. How far are you willing to go? How far have you gone? Do you even care? Does it bug you? Does your religion prevent you from exploring these kinds of thoughts? Or is it a curiosity that you have that you just don't think it's right? Morally, it's not right to take a plant medicine or whatever. I don't know. It's not for me to tell you. It's not for me. And I'm not promoting none of this. This is not me preaching to go do anything. I haven't done this. I'm just being honest with my curiosities, my bucket list, right? So don't misunderstand, youngsters. Don't go run off half-cocked and go eat a bunch of mushrooms or smoke a bunch of DMT or whatever. Oh, Johnny told me. Fuck you. No, I'm not telling you to do nothing. What I'm saying is do some homework. Find out what makes you tick. And if you're going to go do some nonsense like this, then go to the source. Go to Peru where it's legal, it's safe. There are places where there's facilities where they got doctors and they take care of you. It's spendy. It ain't cheap if you go full blown. If you're just going to go lay in the mud in the jungle, you could do it on the cheap, but fuck, you're an idiot. Why put yourself at risk? Just saying. If you're going to take on something like this, take the utmost respect, right? To the plant, to God, to yourself, to your family. Don't be stupid. Anyway, magic mushrooms, ayahuasca, whatever, right? It's not an answer. It's not a cure to anything. It's just another piece to the puzzle. And it's your puzzle. It's your picture. You put those pieces together when you want, how you want. You understand? It's no one's job to tell you what to do, and nobody's gonna tell you what to do. That's not true. There are going to be plenty of people that are going to tell you what to do, but the question is, do they have your best intentions at heart, right? Or what they telling you, is it because of what they want for you, or what they believe is what's best for you because of who you are, not because of who they want you to be? There's a big difference there. Have you ever thought about just being exactly everything you are without no outside influence from anything or anyone? Just you being you. Bet 90% of you motherfuckers out there ain't even thought about that. You're always trying to please somebody, which compromises you from being who you are. We all do it. But you need to know who you are. Even if you can't be you 24/7, you can on the inside. You can't bullshit yourself. If you're pretending to be something you're not, boy, you really fucked up, homie. Fuck you. All that make-believe shit. I've seen plenty of those people. Fucking class clown. The makeup and everything. Just saying. All right. I'm gonna let you go. I'll bet you I get some unsubscribers off of this one. People trip on this kind of stuff, But it was on my mind. It's just honest, curious shit, right? But people get funky when you start messing with the man upstairs or the higher power, or you doubt a religion or somebody's teachings or whatever. If you can't get on their gravy train, then my way or the highway kind of thing. And I'm here to say there's more than one way to skin a cat. When it comes to spirituality and religion, it's the same fucking thing, right? If you got a religion that makes you happy and makes things good, right? And keeps you on track, why do you think I'm fucking taking the time to get into this Bible with joy? I've never read this goddamn book. Ooh, I guess I shouldn't have said that, huh? That's kind of bad. Sorry. He ain't gonna hit me with no lightning. He knows I mean no harm. But yeah, right? I've never studied this thing. It's quite interesting as an adult to find out what's in here for myself. And how a lot of that stuff is nothing more than pep talk stuff, right? A lot of it's Boy Scout stuff. Take away the fact of who said it or why they said it or whatever, but if you just take it on its face value, it's just good advice. So how is it a bad thing? Take all of the drama away, right? Thou shalt not this. How about just love thy neighbor? Can we just leave it at that? Just saying. All right, I'm going to get off of here. Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen with this one. We're going to find out. Because I'm going to put it up no matter what. Fuck it. What are you going to do? I'm bored. All right, have a beautiful afternoon. Do what you do best. Much love and respect. We'll talk soon.